multiple people join us in the future. But let's not talk about like the guy coming next week for now.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Start recording. Yeah, we're live right now. Just gonna go ahead and share this to all the channels. Yeah, bro. I don't know. Like Wugu's like that thing, bro, where it's like
Ugu's like that
it's
thing.
like that thing, bro. I keep having to go back to it.
That's fair. Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, it's necessary. Like, I feel like it's a good thing to have.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like we need more stuff, bro.
Yeah,
We need
true.
more stuff, dog. Like
Well, and
what's
even then,
happening?
you didn't even check the Reddit or anything. You just jumped into the gloving.com and the pit.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, like, what can I grab from Reddit, bro? There's like a bunch
Probably
of.
nothing.
You know what's crazy about Reddit, bro? Is like, I
It's
think,
Reddit.
yeah, it's Reddit, but then like,
Yeah.
they changed it so then like their usernames are like random. So like I'll like see some random guy on like Reddit with like like Blue Dolphin or like Magical Adventure. I'm like, who the hell is that? And then and then there's like a lot of people with like masks and shit like on Reddit. So I never know who the hell is anybody. You know,
Oh,
like the newer
yeah.
accounts on Reddit.
It's somehow more like anonymous than not.
Way more anonymous, bro. I was able to like get into my old like Reddit account and like, okay, at least I still got my Glover name. Like when I post, people know that I'm posting, bro.
Oh, dude. Yeah. No, Infinite Puppet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, there we go. Like, I don't know, why do they do that? That's such an odd choice for Reddit to do that. Like, why? I don't get why it has to be anonymous.
I don't know. Maybe it's the same kind of thing of like my name online is so drastically different than my actual name.
Bro, like what? Talking about like Reddit, bro. Like Reddit is kind of interesting. Like it actually feel like it died down a lot. I mean, obviously because of like where we are in the scene, but then I almost kind of felt like there was its own like community like a couple of years ago. Did you ever keep up with
Well,
it?
well, I think it was like three or 4 years ago. Back when there was the two glove thing, Reddit was kind of popping.
Wait,
And I feel
really?
like Reddit,
Holy crap,
yeah.
Two Glove, bro.
Well, I don't know if it's that they were popping or I was more active on it,
Yeah.
but like yeah, no, back when they made the Two Glove website and the Two Glove app, I wound up jumping on Reddit a lot more than GL. And then yeah, after kind of almost immediately after that, I like jumped off Reddit. But
Yeah.
I do love Reddit for stuff like light shows. Because even if it's not like as it's not as like meta as GL, you still got guys like Night Shadow
Yeah.
and Quantum posting, and both of
Right.
those dudes are dank, and I love them.
Yeah. I almost kind of feel like I gotta post like on every single
Oh, on
like
every
bro,
platform.
I'm posting on Discord, I'm posting on YouTube, I'm posting on Reddit, I'm posting on gloving.com, GL. I'm just posting everywhere, bro. And like it just feels like I don't know. I feel like in order for it to like to keep the same guys like in it, like posting everywhere is like optimal. You gotta just keep posting everywhere. I feel like it's my
You
duty to
think that's
post everywhere, bro.
optimal?
I think it's optimal, bro. Yeah, like for where it's like
Okay.
having to
Well,
diversify everywhere.
I think it depends on how you define optimal.
Yeah, fuck.
I would say that it's the
Getting
least
your name
optimal
out there.
to,
You think so?
yeah. I think it's the least optimal to post literally everywhere. But also, if what optimal means to you is reach, then
Oh
yes, you
yeah,
you need to post everywhere.
yeah, yeah. Reach, bro. Like, there's not anyone like. I don't know, bro. It's like I feel like some people
Even TikTok. I feel like
the
TikTok and yeah, because so like a couple years ago, I feel like Reddit was a good place to like meet more like up and coming lovers, but now I definitely feel like TikTok is the place where the up and comers are like,
yeah,
attacking.
that's the thing with Reddit too. Is like there's always these. I mean, for the Glovers who aren't wearing masks, I'm like, wait, who's that guy? I've never seen that guy before.
Whoever's not
It's like
wearing
it's like
masks.
a new it's like a new world, bro. And like I remember they tried. I mean, they attempted doing like some kind of like monthly or like weekly song competition, which I thought was pretty cool. You know, have you seen
Yeah,
that?
they did for a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I jumped in on a couple of them,
Oh, you
yeah.
did. Oh shoot.
Yeah. But no, dude, even well, that's why I was saying that now on TikTok. I'd say that that's where most people are like jumping in because the I think it was like Australian Glover's
Yeah.
channel or page or
Oz
whatever it's
underscore
called.
Glovers. Shouts to
Yeah,
Ozzy.
shout out to Aussies. They made a challenge, and I've been seeing a ton of people like throw to that song, and so it's been a lot of fun
Bro, like
watching
okay,
that.
you could frick, I just broke my the notifications. I'm literally looking at the WhatsApp, the Australian goes WhatsApp. They're literally like
The
look.
WhatsApp,
Their WhatsApp, bro. Like I got the
dude.
WhatsApp. Hold on.
Yo, you're
Yeah, I
in
got
the WhatsApp?
I'm in the
Yo, what
WhatsApp,
the
bro. Like look at
fuck?
this is recent, bro. Okay,
Yo,
this is recent, bro. Like look at that. Like
that's
it just
today?
scrolls on scrolls and scrolls and scrolls and scrolls and scrolls and shit,
Yeah.
bro. Like
Dude, that
it's
that shit looks
very
like my fucking like TTRPG group, man. Fucking hell.
it's pretty interesting, bro, how receptive they are to each other. That's kind of why like
It's dope.
I wanted to like do the whole I wanted to try and grab like the 808 Glovers and use the gloving.com chat that you can just create like a group chat on there cuz I'm like, maybe chat boxes are like the meta now because like
Yeah,
everyone is everywhere.
if anyone isn't doing that yet, I would highly recommend it. Like that has been pretty useful. It does feel a bit weird that like on gloving.com it is like a slightly separate thing. Like in the
Yeah.
DMs, it's
Yeah.
not like a normal channel, it's a DMs channel.
Yeah.
But hey, if you're uh, a lead in your community, highly recommend making a chat your for your community.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
been
like
kind of helpful.
yeah, chat like that. It's
But even then, like it's not that helpful. Like you guys didn't go to the sesh.
oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
went to spend
I'm
time
gonna call you out for
with
that.
my
Yeah, of
fiance.
course.
Yeah, sorry, I have to
Yeah,
apologize.
but
I did not.
no,
Also,
it's a
I
good thing though.
did not post that I was going. By the way,
That's true.
usually
I
when I'm
like
confirmed going,
yeah,
I will say that I'm going. But then that weekend, I was kind of gloved out, to be honest, and just spending time with
that's
Chan.
totally fair.
Um,
Yeah.
what was the turnout? Was it Stormy, you, Alex, and Gaddy?
No, yeah, there was a couple more people.
Oh, there
I
were
think
more
it was
people.
like
Oh, that's what's up. That's cool.
yeah,
Oh, the Orbiter,
and
was it
yeah,
Gavin or
yeah,
something? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Gavin,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
Dude, Gavin's
interesting.
dope. I love Gavin.
Is he gloving?
No, he's an
Yeah,
orbiter.
it's interesting how
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting like he'll like come out. I don't know. I mean, he's probably closer with
Well,
the
he
FAR team, right? He's on that FAR team.
yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like that last session was pretty. I mean, at the Kapiolani session that we had, that was really fucking interesting. Like we had, that was like the biggest turnout since like COVID, and we
Yeah,
had
dude, I
like,
saw the photo.
I
I
mean,
wasn't there for like
you
the
weren't there for
pride
the
and
photo.
okay.
Yeah, you weren't there for the photo, dude. Yeah,
Yeah, but I
like,
saw it. I saw the photo.
bro,
Yeah, no, it looks
we
like there was
had
a good amount of people,
we
man.
had Code come out. He wasn't in the photo, but I don't know if
Yeah,
dude,
dude,
Code
fucking,
came
I
out,
miss
bro.
Code, man.
And no one really knows like the up high guys. You know what I mean? There's like a weird oh man,
I hi guys.
I'm starting to like see this, and this isn't just like this isn't just like in Hawaii, but like it
It's
almost
not.
kind of sort of seemed like when like the bigger names are like starting to come out more, like no one knows who the fuck they are, bro. No one knows who that Glover is, and like I think it's just kind of sad that like a lot of the newer gen, like they, I mean, like you can't blame them, but I'm like seeing like some really hard hitters or like some people who are like very well known who would get praised back in the day. Just no one knows who they are, you know. Just no one
Yeah, I
knows. It's
mean,
kind of so odd. It's like a random
well,
dude.
even like a couple years ago that happened, like even pre-COVID that was kind of happening, right? Like
Yeah.
um with almonds, right?
No, I'm talking
Like
about like
like,
in like
no
even like
one knew who he
mainland,
was,
like not even like Hawaii. I'm talking about like people who are
like in the mainland.
like in the
Oh shit,
mainland,
really?
like oh man, like
If
who?
you get, yeah, wait, is there? Oh, Alto. Hey, Lotus. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what
Can
up,
you guys
guys? What up?
confirm? Is that how? Is that everywhere?
It is everywhere, dude. It's like when
Really?
I don't know, man. I feel like when like Squeens posts, like everyone would know Squeens. I know I still see like Squeens would
Yeah, I
post,
love
but then
Squeens.
like more people should know like Squeens. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it,
people
or
should
like
know
more people
Squeens.
should know like Krusty. Like it. I oh maybe I'm just
Right.
like looking at the likes and I'm just like oh man, like people don't know who this guy is, or like people don't know like the impact that this guy had, and then or like with like Van Flo, like I just did the Project
Oh,
Trails with Van
fair.
Flo, and I'm like
Yeah. No,
bro,
I didn't
like
get to watch that yet,
yeah, like
but
it's
I definitely need to. Dude, I love Vanflo. He's so helpful.
yeah, it's
Like
just
he's helped me out so much with like understanding how flails work. Not only
yeah.
is it like with his tutorials, but like in random labs in the either this Discord or the WW uh
The worldwide flow
Flow
oasis,
Oasis.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's yeah. I mean, it's sick. I see. I'll like go into like the flow oasis. I'll like see whenever people are like joining, and then I remember seeing him being in there a couple times. It's like, wow, that's really cool. That like even though that this guy, you know, like he started such a long time ago, bro. It's funny. I was doing a little
yeah.
bit of research. I was like
Dude,
going
no,
through. I was
him
going
and
through.
Starlight and Lust are like celebrities, man.
Oh
I
shit.
swear.
Oh,
In my head at least.
oh yeah. No, but then like
Well, and Steamboy too,
it's
dude.
really cool
Man,
that
what?
they'll like pop
Yeah,
in though, you know what I mean? It's like it's really
yeah.
cool that they pop in and they probably like don't know everybody. You know what I mean? It's like and that's the thing is like well are like do people like know of like Vincent? Like because like back okay, when I started gloving, like and I talked about
Let's
this
go.
in the Project Trails thing, like when I started gloving, okay, like they're just like weird like okay, I'll be looking for tutorials and then like you know, back in the day there was like status silver and then you'd see like
Yes.
Dark Matter
Well, that was
Squad.
like 2014. That was
Yeah,
like
exactly.
2014, 2013. Yeah.
Exactly, bro. And then like, you know,
Dark
there
Matter Squad was like, if I remember right, they were founded in like the early or no, the late 2000s.
late
And
2000 oh,
and
I see like 2009 or probably earlier, you know.
yeah, like 08, 09. Yeah. That
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was like
yeah.
that was like their best videos where like fucking Nari and Ryoga were
Yeah.
just like
It's like Nari
going
like before Nari had like blue
ape
hair and
shit.
shit, right? Or like before he had like the long like I
Yeah, no, and
remember like
also you're on it. Yes, Dark
yeah.
Matter. Well, okay, I don't think that
Did
they
Dark
then became X Trap, but I'd say that the three of them like created X Trap. You know, kind of like how AO made Corrupt, that kind of thing.
did AO make Corrupt or did
It
like
did, right?
I thought people on Corrupt just joined AO. You know,
Oh,
like
I thought it was the other way
Corrupt was
around.
like the
My bad.
waiting room for like AO or something, you know,
It
or
was the waiting room.
it was the waiting room,
Yo,
bro. Like, you know, I mean, that's what
yo,
happens, bro. We all
like
know.
yeah, that
We
was
all know,
the.
bro. TM's like the waiting room,
We
or
don't know,
PM's the
man.
waiting room for TM, bro. PM's the waiting room for TM.
Isn't it the other way around?
No, bro. Usually, if you're on PM, you get on TM after. Or am I? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Someone correct
I
me
don't
if
know.
I'm wrong, bro.
Like, I think BMO would disagree, and well,
Well, that's
okay,
not true for everybody.
Infinite
But
can't
like for a
disagree.
lot of people, for a lot of bro, Infinite's on both. Infinite
Yeah,
on
no,
TM
but
and then on PM.
Infinite started on TM and then went to PM.
That's what how it was for FML and WTF and PLL and exactly right. And I talked about this with
Oh
Thumbsy. Like
no,
PLL was kind of like the waiting room for PM. You know?
no way, dude.
Yeah. I'm not saying that in like a negative connotation. That's just kind of like
No, it's
you
just
know what
like
it was.
a way. It's a way of movement.
Yeah.
That's wild. Dude, FML, WTF, those are old ass teams. Those are Cali teams, man.
Bro, I don't even remember some of those. Holy crap.
Dude, you don't remember WTF?
Dude, I don't remember.
That's fair. That's fair.
What is WTF?
Well, I don't even remember like what WTF stood for, but it was like a wave tutting.
How many
Wave tutting fan?
wave tutting fan? That's right. Holy
Yeah.
crap, bro. Holy crap. Puppet out here making the ops.
Hey, 30K, what's
What
up?
up, 30? What's good? Wave tut family. How many
Yeah, wave tut family.
like how many like wave tutting teams are there? Like was there only like one? Is there like only like one like liquid team? Isn't there like two liquid teams? Like there's like isn't like was
So liquid's weird. Liquid, I feel like people have branched out and created teams. You know,
yeah.
more power to them. Very excited to see what's gonna happen from the newest liquid team that popped up. That I
Was it what was it H2O?
also am a part of. Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
dude. Yeah. Is Raw in there?
Well,
Dude.
he's the captain.
Yeah, Raw's an interesting figure because like
Yeah, he's an interesting character.
like he knows like all these like levels of like deeper liquid, which by the way we kind of went off track. I kind of want to talk about like you know, like when you started gloving in like 2000. Okay, if you started gloving around like 2012, 2013, 2014.
Oh yeah, no, dude. Also, like, yes. Well, Wet is the liquid team.
Like, okay,
no one will forget it.
Yeah, absolutely.
If anyone does forget it, it's Wet. Yes.
So
please continue.
When you first start gloving around like probably a decade ago, okay, like you're probably looking for gloving tutorials. You're probably looking for Sharky. You're looking at Stunna videos. You're looking at OLS. Okay, you're looking for tutorials with gloves on, Blitzen tutorial, whatever, bro. And then you'll get into like I don't know. You might look at a status silver, right? And then like you get deeper into the rabbit hole, and then you'll find like Vincent Van Flo's shit. You'll find like Hadouken shit. You'll find like you know like some deep like liquid.
Would you say that that's like lower on the iceberg?
I think it's lower on Hadouken? I think it's interesting that it is probably lower on the iceberg, but there were some of the earliest tutorials on there, but they're hella deep that you don't really, at least for me personally, you know, maybe I'm just speaking for myself that I felt that's
where we're here from.
I just felt like that I was so young and I didn't quite understand it, and the fact that they weren't using gloves made it like not a gloving tutorial. You know what I mean? like I had to pass this barrier of the fact that okay, all we're really doing is just moving our hands. Like it doesn't even matter like if it's a gloving tutorial or not. If it's like a tutorial that talks about like hand mechanics or like you know, like which is like a lot of the liquid stuff, and the thing about the difference in the tutorials, like especially with guys like Hadouken or you know Vincent Van Flo,
or like the Floices,
or Floices, they'll use like this like terminology and this vocabulary where like you know I'm just a dumbass attending college, bro. Like I don't know all these Pythagorean theorems shits or you know what I'm saying? Like
I was at the same college as you, man.
That's the thing, bro. I don't know all these thyroid shapes and shit, bro.
So if I'm a trog, you're also a trog?
Dude.
That's how that works.
Oh my god, bro. I got turned off by it. You know what I mean? And the fact that it wasn't lights was the biggest turn off. But then it's like, you know, you get deeper and then you finally realize like, okay, bro, these guys, this is actually like some like high level shit. And it's interesting because it's kind of sort of like the foundations, you know? It's the foundations for that concept.
For movement style.
Yeah, you kind of have to break.
I didn't even think about that.
You have to break out of the mindset that finger rolls are basics, bro. You know what I mean?
Because I have a very kind of the opposite.
What do you mean?
I mean, I remember you trying to like sit me down and be like, "Hey, bro, do 100 finger rolls."
I still do that.
And it. Yeah, well, that's fair. Well, I mean, and then after like 3 years, I finally did, but it's only because I learned about abstracting that I was like, oh, finger rolls are actually useful for abstracting.
Yeah, that's so.
But,
Yeah,
No,
like
because I started with tutting, right? So I
right.
started with liquid and
Sometimes I
tutting.
forget, dude. Sometimes I
Yeah.
forget that you started off like. Did you like when you got into like tutting? Like,
I got sneaked into underground raves back in middle
oh
school,
wait, dude,
and
yeah,
like I would do
bro,
like the only move I had was the figure eight, and I would just have glow sticks and shuffle.
dude, I can't
Like
imagine a young
that's
you,
my
bro.
that's my that's my origin. Like that was my thing.
Like, I can't imagine a young you, dog. Like, I just imagine your head, like a small little body,
Yeah.
and you're doing like all your crazy. Like, I imagine you like with like a glove on and then a glove off, and you're already orbiting the glove, bro. In middle school, nothing like nothing's
No,
changed,
dude.
man.
Like so. No, actually, fun thing is like understanding that that's something that you could do with gloves. That is what convinced me that gloving is
Yeah,
like worth pursuing. Like
mm.
that's what like turned me off of other things and like made me focus on gloving.
Dude.
The
And I
Yeah,
think like taking off the glove. I mean, okay, wait. This is a great like. So Infinite's
we are tangenting hard.
yeah, we are tangenting hard. It's okay. This is how it is. We
That's
have
how it is.
probably ADD or ADHD, and that's how Glover's at, man. But anyway, what do you call? So, what do you think about like the hat move with in Infinite Submission? Did you watch it in King of Future, or like
Yeah.
shirt moves? You know what I mean? Because like when I think about like taking the glove off and then like or utilizing like
One of
other
the ADDs.
other parts of like
Yeah.
your shirt or like other props, right? Like taking off your glove is on the table, bro. Like that's a part of gloving that like I'm not sure if we'll ever be ready for it, but then it's like that's happening right now. Like
It's been happening.
Infinite's hat
It's
move.
been
I
happening.
mean, just in the hat move in his what do you call in
I
his
think the earliest
feature
I've seen the hat
animation.
move, the I think the earliest I've seen the hat move was I think it was like 2010. It was either Kenai or Ice Cream Teddy. It's like Kenai would do the hat move in the way of like turning it from the front to the back, but Ice Cream
Oh,
Teddy did this one hat move where it was like taking it off to put it back on kind of thing.
oh yeah, that's like what do you call saves
But
IGC or Truffles IGC. I think it was like 2000 2014
yeah, was that 2010 or was it
15. No, maybe not 15.
after?
No,
Oh, 2015?
that was before 15 for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
That was
definitely.
before 15.
I haven't seen a lot of people do that kind of stuff since mimicking Wonka's shirt grid stuff.
Wonka's shirt grid.
Dude,
Yeah.
Wonka is a maniac. I love Wonka.
Yeah, Wonka has a really interesting like style where he the way that he like presents his moves is almost kind of sort of like a magician, you know?
Yeah,
Like
like he belongs on CC. I'm glad he
oh
like
yeah,
won that
one
comp.
1000% that guy belongs on
Yeah,
CC. And it's like
if you guys aren't aware, he did win a competition and got on CC.
what competition did he
If I
win?
remember right. Yeah, it was like a CC.
Oh, it's a CC rank comp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was like Lust, him, and it was Lust, him, Materia, and someone else was like the top four.
Yeah. You ever got added to that CCC group? Triple C.
Huh?
Dude, so like yeah, like a couple people were like added into like the CCC chat, the concept creator community, bro. I think the
Yeah,
chat,
I
I
don't
think
belong there. I
no,
don't
you
belong
belong
there.
there, bro. But like anyway,
No, no,
like
no,
I
no,
got
no.
added to. I was like, what the
I
fuck?
fuck things
There's like a
up.
bunch of fucking crazy people in here, and like I remember just
Yeah.
like yeah, there's I think like Frectile was in there as well. There's like a bunch of like crazy concepts in there. Yeah, I mean it never really took off. It was just kind of like this thing that some of these high level dexterous people would upload to periodically. Never really like
Um,
became a huge thing, but I thought it was an interesting thing. It's like wow, okay, like so the team turned into like a community, which is freaking dope because it. I think Pilgrim was like, yeah, bro, this shit is like open source now. I think I remember. I was like,
it's open source
I was
now.
like, yeah, bro, open
Yeah, no,
source
dude.
gloving, dude.
Like I met Youngblood and Materia. They're dope as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Like Yeah. Oh, and Rhapsode.
Yeah,
They're all dope as
at
fuck. They're
LGC
awesome.
at LGC.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
LGC earlier this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took one of Rhapsode's moves, bro. It's still part of my
Oh, of
arsenal.
course.
Did he
Yeah,
do
one
the
of them.
he did he do this guy or this thing? The transfer? The pointer to picker
Yeah.
transfer, bro, that move
Man, that fucked me up
it's
when
like an
well,
illusion.
okay, his show and Youngblood's show fucked me up because I'm like, yo, this is the right way to do these moves.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I've seen this done so many times, but like this, like,
Yeah.
yo, this is from the source.
Yeah.
This is like straight from the T.
Yo,
I'm like,
from the
damn,
source, like actual from the
yeah,
source shit. Yeah. That's
yeah,
dope.
it
Like
was
I remember,
wild.
yeah, I remember like getting like a Nemo show, like at IGC 2015, like a straight 15-minute Nemo show,
The
and I was like,
templates.
yo, like I was like, yo, this is straight from the source. Like there's like something that you'll get from like Nemo's shows that, in my opinion, that it's a lot stronger in real life compared to online.
Mhm.
I mean, this goes for every show, but then Nemo is just one of those
Yeah,
guys where it showcases
he's
more
a
often.
storyteller,
Not only
right?
that, yeah, no, there's like a hypnotic effect when you're getting it right in front of your eyeballs. Like that
Yeah, I've been
hypnotic,
told about it.
yeah, you don't really experience that. At least personally for me, like when I'm watching it online, you kind of have to like just really like just like I don't know if it's like a spatial thing or if like there's like a physical aspect of like because then like the
Right.
light
That
you make
well, because
like the
like
heat, the vibe,
your vibe doesn't like
yeah,
go through the camera.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. Like there's something about like
Like
that.
I'm a weird dude. I feel like no one would have think that I'm a weird dude
Well,
through here.
I think the difference between your shows on camera and in real life is just your overall space and presentation because in real life you're way more active. So the grid work with like some of your concepts are like crazier in real life and that doesn't translate on camera because you're active, right? And it's like I
Oh,
don't know,
that makes
just
sense.
yeah, like for so
I think it's the same way for Nemo. But instead
mm.
of it being the grid, he's so anti-grid that it's just he's like he's
He's
able
like
to present the actual thing to you.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And maybe there's like
If I remember right, I've seen. I don't know if it's true anymore, but it was a couple years ago. I think he like put a comment on a post or something about how like he doesn't he doesn't see the grid kind of the same way as people.
mm,
And you know, in my head, I was like, "Oh, that does that mean that he uses box theory like morphers?" And then
mm.
I looked at some of his old shows, and I'm like, "Oh, he doesn't use box theory. He actually like just lets the thing inhabit the space." So that's something that I think
Mm,
there's a lot of stuff that doesn't inhabit the camera
mm.
because of how like the real intricacies of how the creature functions, you know?
Yeah, I guess when I watch like Nemo shows, like what really like a lot of what like I'm how do I say it? I'm intrigued by is his. It's almost kind of like he does a setup after like a bunch of hypnotic movements. He'll be like, you know, he'll be like doing that like the fishy kind of type esque movements, and then like,
Yeah.
but then like when he does like his change and like his speed, like that part is like it gets me because it's like
Yeah, the
he like
transition is the
conditioned me. He
punchline.
like conditioned me, and then but then like it's still slow, and there's just something so mesmerizing about it. I feel like the best way to describe his show is mesmerizing because not only that, but
Yeah,
like I think he
that's
could
fair.
like the way that his pinkies like flap. Like I was trying to do it,
Yeah.
like it's so
Yeah.
fluid, bro. Like I can't do that
Like the
with any.
control of his fingers
Like
is
I
crazy.
snap. Like I snap with my pinkies. Like I don't have that like it's not as fluid. Like I don't got that, bro. Like I feel like I snap. Like it looks like you snap kind of too, actually, a little bit, just a little bit. His show swim through the grid by and lets the current take it in that direction.
TLNT
What if that's
fam.
what he's thinking about?
Shout out to TLNT.
Holy crap, bro! Have you ever traded anybody TLNT?
One of my favorite one of my favorite like people to lab with is from TLNT. It's Wolfie. Like he
Isn't
doesn't
he
pop
part of your
up
team?
much anymore.
Yo.
Well, he so like we made Abstract Revolution,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but like it's I mean if I make something, it's not active, right? So
I don't know
so
about
obviously it's not that active.
how many
But
people were on that team.
I think at the prime it was like 8 people.
Holy shit!
Yeah, eight or 12, something like that. It was kind of a lot. Yeah, no, Wolfie. He's doing other forms of content now, though, so it's kind of fun to just watch in general.
You ever mess with like any other floor?
I've tried to. It's hard. It's weird. Like I've tried Boogang. I've tried.
Oh shit!
Oh wait, no, not Boogang. I've tried uh uh oh man, what's the one with the like rope thing that you like put between your fingers? I've
What?
tried that one. I've tried orbiting, obviously.
Yeah.
Orbiting, yeah, so like oh, and poi for sure. Poi is so much
Yeah, I
fun.
hit
But
myself in my
also,
head, myself in the head the first time I tried boy. Like legit.
dude,
I swung the thing,
I
bop, nope.
oh man, well, we're different people. The first time I tried poi, I had this like I had a set that my friend like let me borrow, and they were like, "Oh, you broke your glasses one time with poi?" Dude, that happens. Like no, I lit the set on fire. Like they were like, "Yeah, bro, light it on fire, see what you can do." And immediately I just started hitting myself.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, "Yeah." So for like half an hour, I was just like, I just had burns all over my arms and like body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
like but it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. Like you should hit yourself if you're swinging poi.
like how many like on average like 5 year play spinner, how on average do you think how many times they hit themselves? Probably hundreds, huh?
Dude, like, well, especially when you're learning, I feel like you have to.
Dude, I tried to
Even
get
with an
into
orbit.
like balisong, like the knife spinning, the
Oh
butterfly
yeah,
knife
yeah.
thing. Yeah, no, bro. Like I was like, you know what? I kind of want to try and get into like another like flow thing, you know. And so
Fire is hot,
I got
but
like a
like I can
trainer.
handle hot.
I got like a
Like that's
trainer, bro, and I started like pinching my pinky. Like I started hitting my pinky, and I was like, no, okay. I'm just not gifted. I'm just not like I'm not gonna like I was already like this was like probably like 5 years ago, and I was already deep in the gloving. I was like, okay, I don't know how
yeah,
many.
yeah.
I don't know if I want to risk like injuring myself to try and like get this, bro. I even tried getting a slinky, bro. I,
Did so did those things translate into gloving? Like did you take some of those
nope,
dude, fuck.
dude. I don't
That's like the
think.
only reason I do things.
I
I
don't.
only do things to bring it into gloving,
I think it's really hard for
especially
some of
orbiting.
those skills. Like, okay, so if you were to take like a person who has never done gloving, I don't think any of those skills that you do, unless it's like an actual like flow, like poi, I don't think it translates into gloving at all.
Dude,
Because
I think everything can.
I don't think it
I'm
I don't
convinced.
I mean I don't think that it can't. I just think that most of the times it doesn't. Because I would think, like because I have this John, right? One of my nearest students. He played piano for like 20 years. But like none of the
That's wild.
piano dicks, not none of the piano stuff translated into his movements. Like yeah, sure, maybe musicality, but then like
Yes.
but not like the physical like moves, you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
would
but that's what I'm
think.
talking about.
What do you mean? Oh, like the musicality aspect?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I mean.
I
So
see.
like if someone's really good at spinning poi, sometimes it's really hard for them to translate the poi aspect into gloving.
Mm.
Like the movement itself of like
Hmm.
having your fingers be the ball and your wrist being like the where you're where you're holding it.
Yeah.
But for some people it's more so move, 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 and being
Right.
able to like segment. just that thing of
Yeah.
like, well, I can do whips here.
Yeah.
Yeah, changing planes from 3D to 2D.
With like
Yeah, sort of, but it's more so just the like thing of I used to throw 3-beat weaves when I first started gloving because of Boiz them out. Dude, keep doing it. Why do you stop?
I feel like with like flow arts, like because then there's like a there's a continuous movement on and on and on and on, right? It's not like let's say with like gloving, right? You can like yeah, you could be moving, but then like you'll pause, like you'll do a move. It's like a move to move basis. Like when you get into it, you like learn move to move, and then it's all filler, right? Where like in flow arts, I almost feel like or with things like poi, right, or even like orbiting,
Yeah,
that you can't. It's hard to just do be at a complete stop. Where in gloving, it's really easy because your brain is
yeah,
like, okay, how do I like move my fingers, or like you do a hiccup, right? Like I feel like when you crash in like poi, it's like that's an obvious crash. Where like in gloving, it's not as obvious, but then there's more of a crash in moving your hands than in flow because you're not fighting gravity.
right. It's about the control.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is like, I mean, is there when you get into poi or like let's say orbiting, is there like a natural progression?
I think there is. I mean, from so I wouldn't say that I'm proficient in either of the two,
Yeah.
but what I have done is watch through the orbit competition that went alongside Lights On. I can't think of the name at the moment, but I think it was like it was from Orbit Light Orbit
Wait, they
UF
had a
Orbit.
lights on. They had a orbit competition during lights on, or was that IGC? Are you talking about IGC? I remember there was an orbit thing at IGC, and was it Malo? Malo took that one or something.
Well,
UFO
wait,
objects.
did Malo take? I think he did.
I think that was IGC
I
or
think that
something.
was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking UFO, so Ultimate Flow Objects,
Mm.
and this was the IOC 2020 Intergalactic Orbit Competition, and it was so why I compare it with Lights On is because first off 2020, secondly
mm.
because it had two, three, four different brackets: planetary, galactic, interstellar, and interdimensional.
Yo.
And yeah, they're kind of cheesy ass names, but also great ways to tell like skill apart.
Oh, I see. I was like, it clicked with
Yeah,
me when I was like, oh yeah, it's getting bigger and
yeah,
bigger, better and better.
it's a skill thing,
I
right?
see.
So I watched through all of those videos, like the planetary, galactic, interstellar, and interdimensional ones.
It's an online
The
thing.
IoT 2020. Yeah, it's all on YouTube. And the like I love the way that it's by far one of my favorite like competitions in the sense of like professionalism
Oh,
where like uh the description of the video says, something like intergalactic orbit competition by ultimate flow objects, round 1 or like round whatever blank v blank bracket this
I see.
winner them.
Yeah,
It's just so clean, it's
organized.
beautiful, and I love it. Yeah, so organized.
Yeah, like I wonder what the orbit
Like,
scene is right now. Is it still alive? You think? Actually, I think it
oh,
is. Right.
it
I
has
still
to
see
be.
people post on like Starlight, right? That orbit, that Facebook group page.
Yeah,
I've
no,
seen
I
a
mean,
couple
like
posts on there
a couple
recently.
months ago when I was doing the like one glove thing and I posted on there, people commented.
Interesting. Yeah, I posted a
Yeah.
gloving tutorial on what is that group? Amazing Flow Arts. No one got no traction, dude. I was like,
Amazing
yeah,
flow art.
yeah, you part of that group? Like sometimes I'll post in there just to like put gloving out there, you know what I mean? Because it's mostly like fire stuff, like poi. I seen some of the what do you call that pizza thing? The discs.
Oh,
That's a popular one.
yeah,
That's one I see on
dude.
TikTok all the time. I'm like,
The
yo,
flow
bro,
stars.
we yeah, flow stars, bro. I'm like, yo, dude,
Man,
just
I've been
just make
trying to
anything
get
a
my
flow toy.
roommate to jump on this flow stars. because he used to spin pizza at
Oh,
a Z Pizza
oh
in
shit,
town.
dude! Imagine you get sponsored by Pizza Hut, Domino's, Little Caesars, bro.
No, well, so he used to work at
Holy
Domino's for like
shit,
3 years, 5 years,
Rio!
for like 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like okay. Here's a question. Okay.
Okay.
What has any of the physical skills from gloving translated to anything in real life? Because we did the opposite. We talked about the opposite. But has
Oh,
any of the
yeah, yeah.
physical dexterity or the movements you gained from gloving helped you in any real
I don't
life?
think I don't think the movement has, but I think the investigation has.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. What do you
but
mean,
but
like
I'm a nerd in general.
the
Like,
conceptual the analysis of it?
no,
What do you mean?
no, not even the conceptual analysis. Just the thing of um, like one of the things that I did, a kind of maybe like a year in when I decided gloving is the thing was jump into the like liquid end. And so like I found the Liquid Pop Collective
Yeah.
shit, and I like found the Floasis archives, and like I
Mm.
found the Dark Matter Squad stuff and like archives from that before. And so it's that thing of like being so interested in something and being so curious in it that I'm able to find things that are related, and that
I see.
has been helpful for my current career where I'm
Oh, we're using more
looking into
analytical.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. You know, I built that skill through Smash.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Well, but also you're a very highly competitive human being.
No, but then
I'd say
okay,
that
that's the thing.
that's the
I
big
would
thing.
say like what was it? I think I was like probably either 14 or 15.
Of course.
And then you hear about things like frame data, right?
Yeah.
Or like hit boxes or hurt boxes. Like I'm not just playing video game characters and they're hitting each other, bro. Like no, like there are
Yeah, no,
moves
like
that
you're
have
on PM
there
and you're
are
like zoning in on specific frames.
yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
you know, you're like this jab is actually just one frame and it's like the fastest move ever and that makes it superior. So then like figuring that out for every character, I think it was like it wasn't Smash, it was Smash no, it was Brawl at the time. And then so like having
Right.
to memorize all the data, like I think that was like the very one of the very earlier instances that like what you like there's a deeper layer of understanding in everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
yeah, I
No,
was
like
like
that it is always really funny that like I I spent so much time labbing melee and labbing PM. Like I spent fucking hours. I spent like days labbing it.
okay,
And
wait, hold on. You have to clarify what PM means, bro, because people are gonna think you're
oh,
saying PM.
Project
Yeah,
Melee.
Project
So
Melee.
it's uh Super Smash Brothers Melee, and then Super Smash Brothers Brawl. Brawl had a mod called Project Melee
Yeah.
that you would have to like fucking put an SD card in your Wii to access,
Yeah.
and it would essentially like jailbreak your Wii
Yeah.
to get that. But yeah, so I labbed on PM and Melee kind of hard, but like
Hmm.
people would always like Raw. I don't know if you remember Raw from LCC. He would always be
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, bro." Him and Isaac, they're always like, "Bro, you're sandbagging. You're sandbagging so hard."
I
Like,
didn't know you
bro,
played
I don't,
Smash at the lounge.
dude. I lived in the lounge, man.
Dude, I know you did, bro. You'd be giving lectures at 12 p.m., bro. We'd be giving lectures at 12 p.m., bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Bro,
dude.
you
Yeah,
remember Crazy Guy Steven? You remember
oh,
Crazy Guy
dude,
Steven, bro? Or
dude,
was it Steven?
yeah.
No, it wasn't Steven, bro. It was
So there was
there were
three
three
crazy guys.
crazy guys. Yes.
Yeah,
Not
one of
Jordan.
them.
Not
Right?
Jordan.
No, Crazy Guy Jordan was the best.
Yeah, he was the
He was
nicest
a
one,
motherfucking homie.
dude. He's
Like,
dude.
dude, later on, like a couple years later, I saw him at the town center when I was working at Popeyes. When I was giving light shows at there was a taco place in the middle of town center. Fuck, I forgot what it was called. They shut down, but I used to close at Popeyes and then go to the taco place and just give light shows to people for hours.
What, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. I would just
Like
give light shows
random
to drunk
people.
people. Yeah.
Yo, that sounds lit,
Yeah.
dude. Bro.
But that was yeah, dude. That was like
Yeah,
years ago though.
dude. Okay,
And yeah, no,
but
Jordan like bought me drinks. It was
that's
dope.
fucking dope, dude. I mean, I remember like I was out of college already, and like he would like message me like happy birthday and shit. I was like, man, like this is
Dude, yeah,
such a
he's a
nice.
homie.
You know what that guy does? What I've heard recently. You know what he does?
I'm scared now.
He spins
If it's
signs,
bad.
bro. No. He spins signs, bro.
Bro,
Dude.
he's got a glove now. Dude,
Bro,
come on.
yo,
Bro.
sign spinning, flow art, bro.
Sign spinning?
Dude,
Yeah.
that's dope as fuck, dude. I
That
would
is
spin
not
signs.
that's not a flow art.
It's not, bro. You can make anything a flow art, bro. See, when you're getting synergies and doing some abstract conjure. Oh, bro, this guy's
When I win them.
when you win them. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what are you entering? What are you entering to win them?
Well, so ECC actually. I'm gonna enter the second season. So
Oh shit!
season
I didn't
one
realize that
is-
there's seasons.
Yeah, so okay, I could be wrong, but to my knowledge, there's gonna be 4 seasons before the big event next year.
Oh,
So
I
the big
didn't
event
fucking know
next
that.
year in August. Oh wait, now is August. We're currently so a year from now, they're gonna have that big dope fucking event. To my knowledge, there's gonna be 4 total seasons of like the online variant, and then the winners are gonna battle.
Oh, just the winners from the bracket.
I'm not sure if it's just the winners, but I think it's like the top 4 or something.
I thought that like
That I'm not too clear on.
yeah, because then like I remember on the prizes that Amelia posted, there was like a voucher or some shit. There was like a second place gets like a voucher, or like third first, second, and I think even third place gets like a voucher or something. Like what's a like what does that mean? Like a entry to the event if they fly out.
Oh, that sounds dope. I know for sure I'm flying out. Like I'm.
Oh, you're going to
definitely
that? Oh, you're
going.
100%
Oh,
going?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
sounds like
dude,
fun.
it's a year from now.
Dang, bro.
I think I can plan that far.
Dude, like you're going out to all these
hopefully.
like gloving events like
Dude, I have
every
to.
year now. You weren't doing that before, were you?
Well,
Like IGC
no.
time?
Well, you guys were.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to.
You should.
But
No, you had to go
like,
at
now
the
you guys
times.
aren't. So I have to.
Oh, you had to go at the. Oh man.
Actually, I'm gonna try to talk Stormy into going to the ECC.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
I'm gonna try to.
Stormy's a dude that. Not
Yeah,
many
if
people
you guys
know
aren't
about.
privy to Stormy, one of my favorite glovers. Like he's fucking terrifying.
He belongs in the genre of speed tech glovers. The you
Yeah,
know,
like
there's
he
not a lot
moves
of
at the speed of Osu, just in general.
Like I think that there are a very limited amount of speed glovers or speed tech glovers who do it like really like I can't even think of like 5 speed tech glovers. I would consider me Storm speed tech glovers. Maybe Daniolo, I don't know. Like
Well,
I don't know who's faster.
He's definitely part of IM.
I am style. The speed tech.
Yeah, he has the IM
Speed
style.
tech, but actually keeping it clean. Absolutely, yeah. Like Storm is one of them, but like his concept library is just like it's crazy, it's
Yeah,
nasty.
bro,
He
he's
every show that I get from him, there's a concept or like a subtle movement I've never seen before. I've never thought about. It's like an intangible concept. Like maybe not intangible is not the right word. Maybe it's not intangible. I don't even know how to explain it, bro. There's always some fresh like genius like like double ISOs or like the
Yes.
rhythm. It's like a
Well,
rhythm
because it's like,
concept, or like
yes.
you know what I mean? It's like a
Yeah, yeah.
timing.
It's a movement
It's a
concept.
timing movement concept that's really hard to explain.
My favorite stuff is when because I think Krusty does it well, where Krusty will do something like a digit on one hand, and then also like something like that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yes, like moving two
And
hands differently at the same time, like drumming,
yeah,
like in drumming. Yeah,
but Stormy does that with like while existing the entire time. I'm just like, wait,
yeah,
how the fuck did you just whip into that? Like
yeah,
how?
yeah, yeah.
Why?
Was tech at the
But
time a speed tech glory? Yeah, I would consider tech. Yeah,
oh
maybe
yeah,
speed tech is just like an IM thing. Because I
maybe,
can't think,
huh? Huh?
I can't think of anyone else. It's not a style that's very popular, like a speed tech connection based. Like, yeah, that's not
Well, I mean,
common.
like Inari. I'd say
Oh,
Inari is
Inari.
kind
Yeah,
of,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. But I would also describe his style as like sort of I am.
Yeah, it's very the temple is very
That's a
like
compliment, by the way.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
not. I'm not
absolutely.
saying anything bad about Inari. I love Inari. He's awesome.
Yeah, I love him too, bro. Super
Shout out
nice
to
dude. He looks
LB.
like Kev
Yeah.
Jumba.
What?
Bro, that guy dead ass looks like Kev Jumbo, bro. Like the
Okay.
last time he visited, I was like, yo, it's Kev Jumba. No one remembers. You remember Kev Jumbo, dude?
No. What
Dude, that's
the
a
fuck?
YouTuber, bro. He's a YouTuber. He was
Of course, it's a
like
YouTuber.
he was like, you know, the same kind of years like Smosh and shit, like OG YouTuber.
Oh,
Kev
like
Jumbo and Shuffler? I have no clue, bro. Kev
Kev
Jumbo.
Jumba.
What if I change? What if I
Dude.
change my Glover name
Yeah.
to Kev Jumbo, bro?
Look that shit up, bro.
How do you not know Kev Jumbo? Ah.
'Cause I mean, like, I know Brandon Rogers. Like, I know, like, Filthy Frank.
Yeah, no, that it was before their time.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
gotcha.
like before
Okay.
that time. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
What
I will look that up further later.
do you think
That's
about?
terrifying.
What do you think about the um the money matches happening in Pit?
I'm very both ways about it.
Oh yeah,
It's like I have to accept it
why?
because that's how I am, but I also don't like it because that's also how I am.
We were getting into
Like,
some like
because like I
scary
emotional
waters, bro.
damage.
Yeah, some emotional damage.
Freaking he was in the basic.
Did you
Oh
watch
yeah, damn it, that
you watch the
mother nigga. Yeah,
recursion is it Zugzwang or Zugzwang? Can someone correct me on this? I heard Syke say
I'm pretty sure it's
Zugzwang.
Zug Swang, right? Or no?
Type that shit on Google. Type that shit on Google and audio play it, because I don't even know, bro. The
That's a
first
good
one.
point.
Okay, it's
An
Zugzwang.
A is different. Like A can go either way.
It's a German term used in chess.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh, that's right. You can pronounce it like American or like a German. Oh, that's like my last name. Filipinos will call me Kablai, but I say Kablai because I'm American.
Interesting.
Like Ron.
Like Aaron.
I like.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Did you watch
D
it?
nice.
Did you watch that? You watched that the movie?
No, I did not watch that feature length film.
What you doing?
But I was thinking about it.
It brings an interesting premise, like something that like
I feel like you were watching it that one day that
I
I
was
went
watching it
to.
that one day.
Yeah, because I jumped in the chat to say hi, and then I wound up spending like 3 hours in this one house just reporting it.
Oh, dope. Like
Yeah.
fucking
No,
kind of
it's
a
not
hassle
dope.
though.
It was
You got-
terrifying. It was bad.
move to a like you know and move into a corner. You take the picture. Move into a corner. Take the picture.
Yeah, you've done a Matterport.
Yeah, I've done a couple of Matterport jobs here and there.
Dude,
I mean, the
yeah.
properties that we
Fucking
did, fortunately, were
yeah.
not like 2 stories. You know what I mean? Just a couple small
It was
ones.
3. It was 3
Oh
stories and a garage.
my god!
And I initially couldn't get into the garage, but then I kicked it open. And not kicked as in like, destroyed it. I kicked as in like I was able to get my foot like inside and then like, like a realtor. I just you know,
Dude, you should
and
just
it
you
flew
just
up.
like for like for the fuck of it, like do a Matterport like
Yeet.
light show, bro. Like as your
No,
a
I can't do that.
virtual
Oh
tour light show, bro. Like
no,
what's
I
this
can't
dude
do
doing in
that.
my living room?
It's not my
You
Matterport.
like go forward, it's like the same dude, he's like in the middle. You know, like
It's just-
go you click forward like Google Maps is like
yeah. Dude, I'm just like making I fucking Matterport a circle around myself. Just, like, dude,
you like
that,
bro,
yeah,
holy crap, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, no,
yeah,
yeah, the battle brought an interesting premise. Like, what if I wonder if there's a way where we could have like an Iron Man battle? Okay, like
yeah,
20-minute light show. Okay, but
right,
like the rules
right.
are very specific. Like you showcase like the highest levels of just like whips and like storytelling, and like you have to add on like a splice with a whip and a tut or something. You know what I mean? Make it like something like Olympics, where like you have
Okay.
like these specific like targets, but it's like it's a longevity thing too, so it tests your endurance. So it's like I thought it was a really interesting premise because like it makes it more, there's more of an objective, I mean, like even though it's still subjective, there's more of an objective judging circumstance, you know.
So would you say that Zug won just because it was
I don't know,
longer?
I say that if I think just altogether it's a tie.
All I remember is that we should have clothing Olympics. Yes, but yeah, because Zug's was like 18 minutes and Recursions was like 7.
Yeah, so there's different elements that are you can't compare, there's just
I don't know.
too
I
drastic of a difference, bro.
See, that's why I love my judging style so much, and I love being. So, if you guys aren't aware, I'd like to say that my judging is very consistent, and I'd like to say that I'm the most consistent glove judger. It's
Mm.
a priority list of ending, uniqueness, camera awareness, variety slash specialty, and musicality in that order.
Well, could you
So,
wait, say it again?
ending, uniqueness, camera awareness, variety slash specialty, then musicality in that order. I don't give a fuck if you're clean or not.
That brings a really interesting variable of like pushing the envelope, you know?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
all I want to see.
Yeah.
Musicality last is wild.
I
Bro,
think
Quantum, I've shit on your shows so much, but I've also loved all of them.
no, I think that's definitely something that we want to see in every gloving competition is some sort of like innovation, like shit that like people
Yeah,
have
that's
never
why
seen
uniqueness
before,
is second.
rather than playing it safe
Oh, I'm
and
very excited to see
playing
the
it
next
playing
one.
it by the book.
Yeah.
That's why I feel very strongly about changing the hierarchy of the, if there were ever like a scorecard, like changing the hierarchy of like what is more important in that particular competition. So then, like, let's say
Yeah.
if there were ever like a
Right. Like
tie, I've
difference.
talked.
Hmm.
Yeah, no. Sorry, no. Go ahead.
Oh, like the difference of like IGC versus Fable, right?
Right, right.
Where it's like
Exactly,
Fable has a
exactly.
specific card
Yes, yes, yes,
for for the competitors to hit those things,
yes,
but
yes, yes,
IGC, the IGL scorecard is the two biggest things to hit that are out of 5 is complexity and musicality, and
yes,
then
yes,
after
yes.
that, nothing else really matters.
Yeah, and what actually happens with those cards is that people tend to glove differently, right? But then, like, if you
Right.
were to like change the hierarchy for like whatever X comp, then I think it could like push the meta in like in a in a way that's innovative, but in a way where it's not so crazy. Because the problem with Fable is just it's so crazy that like it
So
deserves its
crazy.
own, like it deserves its own place, But then like to consider like those light shows to be pushing the envelope, like in terms of like let's say complexity, you know, it's like
Well,
you're not gonna really get that from that competition.
yeah, but it pushes the envelope in the storytelling.
It does, but
But
then it's so
in like
wild
more traditional
in a more
storytelling
traditional
compared
storytelling.
to something like because if I recall correctly, the LBB the LLB comps, the harmonic conversion and Agni Kai both had challenges every round, and so it's not necessarily a pushing the envelope on storytelling. It's more of a pushing the envelope for that comp itself
Yes,
on
yes,
what
yes,
you can
yes.
do for a challenge
Okay, this is a good
and
one.
how people like hit the challenge well.
Like, what does pushing the envelope even mean nowadays?
Having an envelope and pushing it,
Put it
obviously.
in the mailbox, lick it up, seal it up, push it
Lick
in.
it up. Bro, dude, yeah, no, ain't nobody licking mail no more, dog.
No, but
3 day shipping.
no. Actually, like, serious question. Like, what does it mean to like push the envelope? Because it's like we've seen comps for like 10 years, bro. We've seen crazy shit over the last decade plus. At least for me, a decade plus. That like in
Yeah.
reality, like pushing the envelope, there are only like a couple like matches that I can think of where in gloving history, like that Glover has truly pushed the envelope. Okay, it's
I don't know. I
like
think some competitions push the envelope to me of like what it means to have a challenging competition. Like Flowtron V2, the second year of Flowtron, DNA versus ISO. The theme in the final was crazy.
I didn't even get to. I didn't even watch. I didn't. I only watched. Was that the? Was it Vietnam guy? Are you talking about that Vietnam guy,
So the
or is that the
Vietnam guy
first
is
one?
dope. That was if I recall correctly, the Vietnam team was knocked out in round 2 or 3.
I swear
But
there was
I'm talking about
another.
the finals, like,
Okay.
or well, just Flowtron in general was one of my favorite competitions to watch
Yeah.
because of how like it was, um, yeah, Void Dreamers, yeah, in the second Flowtron, but Flowtron was my favorite competition, one of my favorite comps to watch because of the like, how it was presented, because it was a whole team of 5 people and each person was a different like was judged differently.
Hmm. Like how? What do you mean?
Let me see if I can pull up the card. Let me see if I have the card on me.
What year was Flowtron?
I believe it was not last year, but the year prior and the year before that.
Like
It was
2022?
yeah, I think it was 2021, 2022. I think it was just those 2 years.
Like right after COVID. Was
Yeah,
Flowtron done because of
right
COVID or?
after yeah, right after
Oh damn,
you
2020. That was like when I
gave up.
stopped. When I gave
Yeah,
up.
right after we retired. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I wasn't paying attention at all, bro. Like I was
Okay,
not
well,
paying
okay. First off,
attention.
for everyone that competed, fuck you. Uh, to Kev, fuck you. Because you weren't paying attention to any of the, and this also means that you aren't currently paying attention to it.
Oh, you judged it.
But oh no, I didn't. I
Oh.
didn't judge it. I am weird. Um,
You judged
I
it, but
was
you didn't judge it.
well, I was being me. You know,
Yeah.
I tried to. If I remember right, like this was right after Nate did his learn the scorecard comp.
I remember that. That was dope.
Yeah, like so me and the gloving paradigm would record our reactions to the learn the scorecard comp. And then after that Flowtron V2 came around and I did like I tried to do a thing where I was like every time the stuff happened I'd be like make a video for it.
Yeah.
But the difference was, so one first person was theme and background, or I'm sorry,
Mm.
first person was the head, the complexity and pacing. Second person was the left arm, use of light and delivery. Third person was the left leg, cleanliness and presence. Fourth was the right arm,
Oh
musicality, story.
sh.
And the right leg was transitions and use of space. And then all of them together um, went to the theme score, which is theme slash background.
Bro, this time I was like, wait, what? They had to use their left arm for a specific concept? I was like, what?
No, no,
And then when
no.
you said leg, I was like, holy crap, okay, it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
no,
it's a
no. It's like
team thing. It was like a
yeah, it's
team.
like
I see. Oh my god,
right.
bro. This whole time I was like,
Voltron,
what are
like
you talking
Voltron.
about, bro? I was like, what do you
Yeah, you
mean?
know how like Power Rangers, they'll have
Gotcha.
that thing
The
where
Megazord.
they're like, pew, pew. Yeah,
Like
yeah, this is the
Exodia.
Megazord comp.
They were weighted differently?
Exodia comp.
Were they weighted
Yeah.
differently? And they had challenges per,
Well,
like.
no. Well, so they were each if I recall correctly, every so like the head, left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg, um, was the same like amount total,
Yeah.
but they were judged on different things. And then there was a different challenge for
Oh.
every round.
Oh, I see. That's really
Yeah,
cool. It's like a almost like a combined effort on all these different aspects. Who is
exactly.
generally better, you know? That's really
Well,
cool.
and
Interesting
yeah, my
concept.
favorite, my favorite is that like the left arm was use of light and
Use of
delivery.
light.
Yeah, right. So
Oh.
it and
Ah.
in the final round, it was Dubuque, Limit, Tutkita, and Sorry, and it's just so good.
Wow. What
Yeah.
where's Floatron 3?
Well, Matt Shroop, he's the guy that was running Flowtron. I feel like he might have just got busy,
Yeah.
and so he had to jump out of the community for a bit,
Remember
which I can
the
respect. I mean, you were retired for a couple years, so
I was retired for a
I gotta
year.
respect.
I
That
think
was
it was like
so
1 year.
fast.
Yeah, I was like,
That was so fast.
what do you call? So remember the
I was
Hawaii?
retired for a year.
Remember the Hawaii draft battles?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dude,
It's like
that was
yeah, it was
hype,
kind of
dude.
like that. It was kind of like that.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
Hawaii
yeah.
draft battles. For those of you who don't know, Hawaii, Hawaii had bro. I'm surprised we had enough people to run this shit, dude. We basically had
Wow.
like 4 teams. Okay, we had 4 team captains. I think one of them was Warrior, one of them was Tweety. I forget the other two. Do you remember the other two? I don't
No,
remember. But
I
anyway,
think I was.
basically like yeah, everyone had to pick like a list of like 5, like every team had 5 glovers, and then like there would be a round. So like round 1 was like, okay, like you have to like make us cry or some shit, like you have to make us
Yeah,
feel sad. And then like basically they would, you know, the leaders would challenge each other, then like the members would challenge each other, and you would pick a specific lineup, and then like whoever had the max votes on one side, that team would move on, and then the challenges would be would differ every single round. I honestly forget the challenges, but having those sorts of challenges, I think in like gloving competitions, it's way more fun. You know, I tend to remember those more than the standardized ones because it brought the community together. But I mean, the Hawaii draft battles one, it's like people like
that
won
was
shirts. You got to win
fun.
like shirts for your team.
Yeah, dude. Man, I don't even like. I don't wear the shirt because I'm scared of it. Like,
Breaking.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
The
feel
moment
that.
it started cracking, I was like, oh fuck, I have to stop wearing this.
Yeah. It's like fuck. This is like I gotta frame it, you know? Keep it
You gotta frame it.
memory, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, at times I feel like framing some of my shirts, bro, cuz I'm like I would, because I mean you've seen like some of the old I am ones. It's like cracked, it's like broken. Like what am I doing walking around here with these cracked ass
Yeah,
shirts? I look
like
like a
why am I
bum.
wearing this shirt? Yeah.
I'm a bum. I look crazy. I look like a bum, and I'm wearing gloves. I look even more crazier.
I don't know. I sometimes I'll just have like I'll like put shit on and then I'm like, yeah, no, dude, I do look like I'm not well in the head.
Was saying, I framed the gloves I wore when getting caked. Wait, you froze the gloves? What do you mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wait,
dude. Slade told
what do
me
you
about that
mean? What do you
when he
mean
was
you
getting
froze
caked by
them?
Steve Aoki.
Wait, you
Yeah,
got.
dude. Yeah,
I think I remember you saying the story, but being caked by Steve Aoki is wild, bro. What a special human being you are. Like who can say that? There's very few people can say I got caked by Steve.
well, he is accurate. He's accurate.
Dude, I swear I took a Pizza Hut order for Steve Aoki when they came down, bro. I remember
That's
like
wild.
I remember some dude with the last name Aoki. They ordered like 200 pizzas, bro. I was like, whoa, like this is the biggest order I've ever
Damn,
taken, bro.
that's
His arm
fucking
is
200 pizzas.
impressive. Like I was like, what else? Like what? Why,
His aim is impressive. Yeah,
what do you need 200 pizzas for? Like what's
that
happening right
man
now?
can throw cakes. Yeah,
What
he
a
truly can.
dude. Ah. Oh, here's an interesting thought. This is something
Okay,
that I was thinking about lately because
okay. Now I'm scared.
of a trend that I'm starting to see.
That's
Okay,
worse.
because
Okay.
of the disconnection between um some of the newer Glovers and not being able to see like some of the older Glovers. Do you think that we're in a that old guy, that old Glover is doing super cool new things because I've never seen him before, and then the judging style or like the preference becomes more towards that person, even though they're not necessarily doing anything that's new, but because they're newer and they're older, so they're still good. You know what I'm trying to say? It's kind of like,
Swear you said words.
yeah.
I swear words came out. I I I was listening and I tried my hardest to understand.
I feel like because like the gloving community right now is very like tight knit.
So
You
let's
know.
say so what I think you were saying is if code were to come out to a comp right now,
Yes. Yes.
people would say that his shit is
Like
super
newer.
new.
Yes, because because it's there's such a divide in the timings of like how long people stay that like old shit is fresh.
I think that that's prevalent throughout time. I don't think that that's a new thing. I feel
Yeah.
like that is something that I experienced when I was jumping into gloving.
Yeah.
Um, be- and that's one of the things that like kept me connected to it. Because of all the places that I could like go back in time. Because I started in 2014 and but I was tutting and like doing liquid in like 2012 and I was like shuffling back in 2010. But to look back at that time in 2015 and 2016 to be like, oh, so this is what the gloving community was doing. He like it's there all of those old things were really cool. And then looking back at the 90s from there, like back at
Mm-hmm.
like Fu Manchu and Hadoken
Mm-hmm.
and like just Tiny Love and like Liquid Pop Collective in 2016, that's like 26 almost 30 years ago.
Yeah.
These guys are doing crazy shit.
They're doing great. Yeah.
And so I think that that's a thing that will always be around, but the it does sound like an issue is the how things are judged. Because like I think it was last year, Loki versed somebody. I think it was I don't think it was Danny. I don't think it was Danny Phantom. I think it was someone else, but Loki versus someone. And
PLL.
Loki lost. Yeah, PLL
Mm.
Loki. In G3. And if I remember right, he lost.
Yeah.
But I think it's because but like, I mean, it could very easily have been, because I didn't see the video, that the other guy's show was just that good. But in my head, I'm like, dude, that's fucking Loki.
Yeah. Like I remember this, having a glimpse of Loki's style. I was like, wow, that's so like technical for like, or well, like it, the manipulation of like the grid is so like
Yeah,
kind of like ahead compared to all the other Glovers who started around that time. You know?
maybe not all, but
Yeah,
like
maybe not
that.
all,
I
but
think
like
that
for
team,
majority.
yeah,
Yeah.
PLL is just very like they had pass throughs down, and they like really innovated on shit like that.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of pass throughs
No, you
nowadays.
see a lot of pass through. You do.
Well, I mean, well, not the
I can
same,
confirm.
not in the same. If we're like seeing pass throughs, it's not like in that same like, you know, that same sense where like people would do just these simple passers. You would see passers in more like, let's say, puzzling, right? But not like the way that it's the way that Glover's back in the way that they the illusion through with the pass-throughs. You know what I'm trying to say? Like everything's
That I get.
super
That I agree
technical
on.
with the pass-throughs that it
Well,
almost just seems like micro tech.
it's so like that one move is like broken down to the
Yeah,
point where it's so simple that you can understand exactly what's happening
it looks
if
like
you
a
didn't know it.
pass-through.
Yeah. But whereas like now I've we've gotten to a point where it's more referential,
Hmm.
right? So instead of doing a pass through like that, I would do a pass through
Yeah,
like
see,
that.
and then it's like, yeah, those are all
Right.
pass-throughs, but then like
But
it
it's more referential of a passer than it is like a traditional.
pass-through. We'll like change the game right now. Just a
Yeah,
C
I'd say that that's
pass-through.
fuck, what's the word?
It's a
It's not
pass-through, bro.
ghosting.
It's a pass-through, bro. Like, what do you mean?
No, there's a liquid term for that.
Look, it's a pass-through. It's passing through.
I mean, that's true,
It's a pass-through.
but I swear there's a liquid term
No, yeah, that's
for
why.
that specific thing of like the illusion of like, you know, having something kind of go through
So
like that.
bazooka, you be careful there with that bazooka.
No.
No, yeah, like kind of going back to the whole like liquid thing where like people are doing some like crazy shit. Sometimes I wonder like, are we true? Is it true? Is like what does like pushing the envelope actually mean? You know what I mean? Like, is there like a cap to all the I mean, there is a cap to all the movements that we can do, but it almost kind of
I
feels like
disagree. I disagree. There is no cap.
because of what genetics,
So partially genetics, but also like, bro,
light
you have the
mods.
motherfucking abstracting guy here. Like you,
Yeah,
yeah. There's no cap. Like there's so many. Like you can mod your gloves, and I've been avoiding doing that because, like I'm trying to just do what I consider like clean abstracting, but like people out there modify your gloves. Like a
yeah.
great example of that is ripple effect. He, if I recall correctly,
Oh,
he like cut off his. So he
the
has
black gloves.
right. So he has the blackouts, but he cut off the fingers so that he
Yeah,
could put his white gloves in the blackouts.
yeah.
Mods like that.
Like
Mods
what?
like Starlight, where Starlight used to like make the Pokeball diffusers. Mods like Materia, if I remember it, Materia is the guy that like sharpied uh, the popcorn diffuser so that when you threw whips, you would see
Mm,
the one color in the middle different than the rest of it in
yeah,
the trails.
dude. We should do a
Like
mod
mods
comp.
like that.
We should do a mod gloving comp, dude. Like we're like
Yeah.
you could go
I've thought
crazy.
about doing that. I thought
Yeah.
about doing that.
Like why
But then
stop
I
at
was like, no,
why stop
I
at
can't do
like the
it.
glove? Like what if you had like a white sleeve with like there's like a light right here, like your Buzz Lightyear or some shit? You know? Like wouldn't that bring like a new flavor? Like, you know,
I
instead
mean,
of you could have like
I think
11 lights, you know what I'm saying?
was it
12 light, 12 light
I
main.
know I know Thumbsy did
Yeah, the
it
elbow.
the elbow light thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We
And
gotta.
then I think it was Quest. I think it was me and Quest. Me and
Oh,
Quest did a thing with like in a light that directed down so that we could do like so that the tuts were like
Oh,
shining.
yeah.
But then I wound up just like elbow packing instead.
Elbow drop.
Yeah, I did like elbow packing instead of just because
Dude.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's like I forgot who did I have this conversation? It was a conversation with Psych where it's
that
kind of
sounds
like
right.
since like the
That's
beginning
not the
of
real psych.
not the real yeah I
Yeah,
had a
the fake psych.
conversation with Fake Psych where
Yeah, sus psych.
where like the IG the very first IGC was a guy
Hmm.
who utilized some sort of light manipulation, right? It was
Well,
Munch,
right,
right?
yeah, Munch.
And
Yeah, he won the
it's
first
been such a
IGC.
big part of our culture, and you see it periodically through like historical battles. Like Mimic was one of them. Jest at
Right,
UGC with the lights on the wrist, even though he didn't really utilize them. Like he didn't.
right. He didn't like do fun
Yeah,
tech with
he didn't
them,
do fun.
but
Yeah,
like
it was an accessory more so, right?
yeah,
Um,
but it really cool nonetheless. I forgot
right.
who showed me like how that worked, but you can like just the kind of the webbing and then just like
The kind of webbing. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
just like yeah, just the kind of real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I like how far like can you get away with, you know? And because it's been I mean
How
we got
people made rules against me.
yeah, bro. I mean we had
Yeah.
to, bro. We had to,
Yeah,
dude.
no, you made rules against me. I wasn't even
No,
there.
there was
And
a
there,
conversation. No, there was a conversation with it was a conversation with Amazing where
okay.
like this is at like the height of like all the
Oh
boss
wait, was it
battles
the
and all
lights
the
on
on
video?
yes because like couple people would
The
like
one where
the camera
oh
thing.
fuck, it wasn't Mimic. Yeah, it was that Cat? Fuck,
I
who
don't
was that?
remember. I remember people were getting wild and they were moving their camera and stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
so it's like you know like as how do you call I could only imagine from their point of view they're trying to like legitimize like you know, vanilla gloving, right? Like
Yeah,
right you understand what I'm trying to say, right? It's like
right,
it's like okay if people can like move the camera, how far are glovers willing to go? And glovers are
right.
obviously gonna
They're
be
willing to go far
they're
as
willing
fuck.
to go far, they're willing to go as
Like,
like
yeah,
touch
Malik
their
was
wall.
looking back and like gloving to the camera as
Yeah.
like well, I mean, you Fable,
Right.
like
Right,
Steam Boy's
exactly.
videos. Steam
Yes.
Boys, I love Steam Boy. He
Right,
made those
exactly.
fucking
Right.
his
It's like you
Fable
can get as
shows.
crazy as Steam Boy's freaking cinematic gloving project video
Yeah,
competition, you know?
yeah,
And
the fucking like
right, and
yeah,
then
like
that's the
walking
thing.
into the house and like
It has to be
crazy.
standardized, right? And then you have to create
Sure, I guess.
rules, and then part of that when it bled into like the boss battles, right? And then so that's a thing. But I think right
But like
now
Fry 2012.
Fry but
I think it was 2012, right? Fry 2012 when he was behind the his opponent and
yeah.
then was like
Right,
impacting
he
them
went behind.
and then
Right, right.
yeah,
I think that's not really like crossing the line though. I think that's like, you know,
or was it AO versus somebody and Merc was like put his hand on the ground and he was like
yeah.
doing wild
Right,
shit.
right, right. That was the wasn't that the team? Wasn't that
Yeah,
the
it was the
team?
team
I think that's
battle.
my favorite video of Merc. Merc actually did like a
Dude,
couple
Merc's awesome. I
like
love Merc.
he is I think like one of the only guys who like and I don't know if he's actually doing it on purpose, but he actually does like platforming in like a finger roll way. You know, because I remember he had this move and he would like lift, he would like start the platform, but he would always have like these ground esque base moves. I was like, wow, that's very like reminiscent to like platforming, but I'm not sure if
Would
like
you
that's
say that is
happening.
platforming?
I think it's like the forms are, but he's not necessarily doing
Oh,
platforming. You know
that
what I
makes
mean?
sense. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he'd
I
get
get
into
what you
some
mean.
very
Yeah.
common platform forms, but he wouldn't
Yes.
actually do platforming. I think, wow, like that's
Agreed.
one way to do it. That's like one way to add finger rolls to platforming, kinda, sorta. But like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
mean
what
that's kind of the AO style,
it is.
right?
It's like
It's like
a
having a
modified.
form and
Yeah,
then yeah,
it's like a
it like
modified version of it. Yeah.
I forgot who it was. I think it was it was either Abstract or Papa Burgundy. Like, well, you know, or well, it's just like a common move to like have
Yeah.
the like that and then like throw a whip or
Yeah,
throw
they'll
a
use their
sudden.
arm and shit, you know?
Yeah,
And they'll do like weird forms like this and then they'll like go through it. You know, like they're
yeah,
they're stabbing something or like they're poking through something, which I thought it's really fun.
yeah,
Like I'm sure
dude. Yeah,
it's really
those
fun.
are
It's that you don't see a lot of like arm usage like as a pass through nowadays. Like very rarely you'll
yeah,
see that.
it's like
Like
yeah,
if
no,
you see that now, you know,
they're
like
crazy.
probably people will probably be thinking, oh, like that's some new shit. But then like, no, bro, that's some old shit, dude. Like you know, like but
Yeah,
not
but I
many
mean
people do it. That's the thing.
that's the thing that's kind of fun about stuff that you see that seem new because you know I'm in the I'm in the like mind space of everything's already been done before. It's how you throw it.
You think no? You think everything's been done before?
Yeah, see that's the weird balance to it. Like I can take off my gloves and I can like, you know, do UFOs and I can like do I can do like crazy shit.
Okay.
But it's already been done before. And
Oh, I see.
I'm just presenting it to someone who doesn't know that that possibility exists.
You know what hasn't been done
Well,
before?
and even threads,
You know
right?
what
Like
hasn't
I
been
love
done
threads
before?
so much. I'm scared. I'm
No
scared.
one's done a style where they're like this. Okay. Where they're like this, like you know, like these forms with the thumb through the webbing, and then tapping. Their style is tapping based off the music. They're tapping to the music.
Sometimes I think sometimes I think I'm a little fucked up, but like I don't know. That's that. Wait, do that again. Do the ASMR part again. Up to the microphone.
No
Just,
one's done a style like that before. I'll tell you right now.
but you've seen it before. You've seen that. You've seen that form. Oh, good, 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 good.
No, no, no. Have I seen? I've never seen this form before. I bet you no one has done this ever.
I bet you so many people have accidentally done that.
You think so?
Yes, I can confirm so.
I don't know, bro.
So many people have accident. Look at fucking Mez, dude.
I don't think he's done it in that same exact way with this thumb in
That's what
the
I'm saying.
webbing.
The same exact way. So like the concept itself, yes, but the presentation, no. And
Mm.
that's the thing that's fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No one's done it that exact same way before. I actually got like I was actually thinking like these forms like because I was doing a frame by frame. I was looking over a guy named Deerface, super technical guy. He's like been glowing for like two
I love
years.
that one.
Yeah, I was like very actually I'm very excited to see how that guy like improves because I was like, yo, like
Mm.
this is some like there's like a bunch of future in there. But like
Oh hell yeah.
it's not
Okay,
as refined, you know. And then I was like, yeah, like
bunch of future in there.
no one really has like a style where they're putting like their thumb through like the webbing. And what's interesting about him is that he can actually put his like thumb through like his middle pretty far. Like it can go pretty freaking far. And like, you know, when I
Like
do it,
that.
it's like a nub. Yeah, bro. Like, what is that? Like when I have my lights through, it's like a nub. But you don't see styles that capitalize on just this because there's like a microgrid there. Like I don't know,
No, yeah, there
it's
definitely
very
is.
it's very odd. But even like a little poopy like a poopy style, like where you like poop poop poop, or like you know two poops. You can do two
A
poops.
poopy style.
Oh, bro, new
Yes.
concept, bro. Wait, hold on,
Poopin'.
hold on. Pooping, dude. Okay, hold on. We got oh, dude. Oh, dude. like poop, 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 poop. Like a pooping style, bro. Poop, 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 poop. It hasn't been done, bro. No
No,
one's done it.
but one could argue that stuff like that has happened with
Yeah.
Jest, where he was playing around with how stuff like this works, right?
Yeah, but it's not in
And
the
even
pooping
more,
way.
right? But like you could say that the form itself has been used. So like if they wanted to work on doing it, like you know there's references out there of how people have done it
What if you just did like
previously.
a conjuring style where
I feel like I want to add to this.
dude, it's
And
actually low key pretty fire. It's actually
yeah,
low
no,
key
that's
pretty
dope.
fire.
So
Holy
first off, that's
shit.
dope. Secondly, I feel like if you had like
Okay,
the
deal.
lights on the bottom, you could like click you
Dude,
could like
wait.
click this one when you like bring it over. So you would like turn this one off and you turn like one of these on. So it's like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh shit.
right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 That right there. Yes. I've done something similar. Yeah, no, you have. You have, right?
Oh, dude, like
But not at that angle.
conjuring and like in like just static forbidden angles.
I mean,
Ooh.
like, yeah, dude, Conjuring and Tutting is so much fun to watch. Like,
Yeah.
I love Jester, one of the local guys.
Yeah,
Like,
conjure tuts.
dude, his
The
conjure sets are crazy,
I
man.
know, like the first time I saw that like no glove thing, I was like, holy shit, bro. Like you might start a movement, dog.
Yeah, dude. The first time I saw the no glove thing, I like almost cried. I was like,
Yeah. I was like, oh,
"Fuck,
that is so sick, bro. And like
dude." Like,
it's so cheap.
the,
It's so cheap
it's
to
like,
do that
yeah,
setup.
that's true too. Yeah, like you know, you only need 4 batteries. Sometimes even just
Yeah.
two.
You just
Yeah.
exactly, bro. Anyway, yeah, man. I think we talked about a lot today, Siwei. Thank you for
Oh,
joining
my
me.
bad.
Yeah, bro, we gotta do it again next week.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing this a lot more often. We got a new boy coming to join us next week. So to everybody watching, thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, it's like talking about gloving, man. Talk about gloving as glovers. Lots of couple of new things happening in the community. So yeah, we will definitely want to talk about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, for sure.
All right, man. You have a great weekend. All right.
Yeah, you too.
Peace out, brother.